Yeah, I mean, obviously, Calgary played real well last week. A complete game. Really, I felt like they played. We played a good game as well. So two teams start out the season the way they want to, meeting up again. So it should be a good one.
Overall, how would you assess your offensive performance as a team last week against Edmonton?
I thought we executed real well early on. We did what we wanted to do. I would have liked to see a little more pressure from us, later on in the game to just kind of really make sure that game is put away a little bit sooner. But that's football. Sometimes you play a little bit more conservative when you need to. So we were able to finish the game, so that was nice.
Just thoughts on Calgary's defense?
Man, their front line gets a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and that's nothing new. They've been doing a good job of that for years now. So we got to contain those guys as much as we can. Their secondary does a real good job. They play tough man defense for the most part, mixing a little zone here and there. But it's a solid defense. There's not a lot of weaknesses in it. So when we have those opportunities to make big plays, we got to take advantage of them.
Yeah, you seem to find those weaknesses. You've had some pretty good games against Calgary.
Yeah, I mean. Play enough time. When you play a team enough times, you're bound to have a good game here and there, I guess. But no, I mean, offensively, we got to make the most of the opportunities that we get throughout the game because when you're playing a good defense, there's not a lot of opportunities, and if you miss those chances, you're not going to win the game.
How big were those early touchdowns last week to just set the tone for you guys?
Huge. I mean, coming in a new season, be able to score. I think our first two possessions, we were able to put the ball in the end zone. That's big for us. That's huge for confidence and everything. And I think the biggest thing between those the first two drives, was making slight adjustments from the first one to the next one to score again. Was nice to see that and see the coaches have confidence in us as players that we can make those adjustments throughout a game.
Were there any areas that you guys really want to correct going into this game?
I mean, you can work on anything right now. It's so early. We just want to execute a little bit better, make sure we're doing everything the right way. And, we were fortunate to have a few penalties called against Edmonton those first couple of drives that kind of extended our drive. So we know that that's not always going to happen for us. We got to execute better on our end. So just keep focusing on that.
They're a good defense. They fly around. They're probably one of the faster defenses in the league, one of the fastest we will have, faced so far. So they're a good team, and we just have to make sure we're ready to match their speed.
Is the way last season ended pressure on your guys' mind?
I mean, a little bit, but the thing is, everybody on this team hasn't experienced that loss. So the thing about it is, it's a new year. We're not focused on anything that happened in the past. It's about getting to 2-0. It's about coming out in front of our home crowd and protecting our turf.
Did you think there'd be that many changes defensively though when you packed up and left at the end of November?
For us?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. That's the thing. I just play ball. I don't really worry about what's going on in the front office. So I'm glad we did make some of the changes we made. We brought in some great players, and it's definitely going to help our defense out.
As a player, can you look back on that game and say you did everything you could to help win?
I mean, no doubt about it. I mean, that's how you want to look at every single game. You want to leave everything out there on the field. You don't want to have any regrets. And, so I can really say that I gave it my all. I had one of my better games, and unfortunately it didn't work out.